Hello everyone. It is Wednesday, October 20th, 5:45. And it's been quite an exciting 2 weeks on the news. So I'm trying something a little bit different. I'm going to try to get an iMovie together, post my intro, and then make a commentary on what's happened since August 27th of 2021, when I made a video that only got like 10 views. But if you hang in there long enough, let's see if we can make it work. First, the intro. Hello everyone. This is Little Muddy Farm, Robert Jones. Hope you enjoy the following video, and I hope you follow my channel, share, hit the thumbs up, and we'll get started. Here we go. Yes, they taught me many things. Especially if you can't get off the porch and run with the big dogs. Crawl on the carpet there by the front door. Wait for them to open the door and let you have some supper. All right. Well, there's a lot of news going on, and I don't know which way it's going, good or bad. You have to excuse me. Fall is in the air, and I hope it's just pollen. Did you hear that crazy story? They're releasing aerosols into New York City and the subway between October 18th and 29th, just to see what a biological attack might do to New York City. At the same time comes out a report that this thing may be airborne. And so I've always liked movies. The last movie that me and my dad, my English teacher would be proud, my dad and I watched at home before Bonnie got him watching the Hallmark movies, was the Omega Man. When was it? What, 2012? And they start out with this vaccine that's supposed to prevent cancer, but somehow it's made with a rabies variant. Then everybody catches rabies, but at least they don't die of cancer. And then it gets airborne, and everybody gets zombified, although actually they're not zombified. They're changed into a new species of human being, one that doesn't like the daylight. As far as I know, they don't hang upside down at night to sleep. But needless to say, my stepmom got mad that I'd let my dad watch such a movie, because although it was graphic, loud, and had zombies in it, the point of the story I was trying to express to my dad, because I didn't have the ears of the bigwigs, he did, was that this thing was very possible. So we'll leave that at that. Bitcoin, ETFs. I mean, that's a paper Bitcoin, which means there's nothing behind Bitcoin except electricity and a computer program. Now they're selling paper ETFs where there's nothing behind it than speculating on is Bitcoin going to go to 100,000 or is somebody going to turn off the electricity and it won't be worth anything. What else is in the news? As long as the Fed can print money, stock market's going to keep on going in an orderly manner. The problem is it can become disorderly overnight while you're asleep, because most of these transactions happen somewhere in the world. My part of the world, it's 3:30 in the morning. Well, maybe I quit drinking this coffee and give me a glass of water. You'll notice in part of this video back in August, I was talking about Katrina when they had those freezer trucks. I just heard an outlandish video. No, it wasn't on mainstream media. Where Kumo, I think it was Andrew, one of the brothers, was sending all these sick folks to a certain rest home. And they bring in so many one week, and the next week they'd put some in freezer trucks or incineration trucks. But I'd heard that story before, even back last summer. What else is going on? La Palma, volcano, Canary Islands. Is that a volcano in the Canary mine? I have no idea. Personally, I don't think it's going to. God threw a mountain into the sea. But you never know. Weirder things have happened. And what about all these supposed food shortages? All these cargo ships lined up outside of LA port. Oh, owned by the Chinese. Full of Chinese cargo. I guess they'll show us about a trade war, won't they? I don't worry about it. It's just me. Now, if Shiloh was still here, I'd worry because he ate more than I did. And he was only 80 pounds. But we do see a few shortages, so like I said, I don't get out much anymore. So I go shopping once a week. Try to stay within $50 for my food and drink for the week. And because I have prepared in the past, I pretty much just buy what's on the shelf. I don't buy two of anything. The masks, you still have to wear them, but I got freaked out the other day. I got freaked out. Here I am wearing my mask. The CVS. And some lady who's considerably younger than me, I helped give her some ideas on how to study to keep her job. You know, practice your math skills. Don't be on your iPhone when the boss comes in. Don't be standing around act like you're rearranging the shelves. And here we are. You know, you're still supposed to have social distancing and wear your mask. She sees me and she comes running up and she hugs me. And I'm on camera, remember. There are always security cameras. So I did the only thing that a person should do. I hugged him back and I kissed him on top of the head and said, "Bless you, my child. It's good to see you." You never know, something like that just might put somebody in a positive enough mood that you may have just saved their life. Oh, What if I drop dead of COVID in 2 weeks? Well, wouldn't be the first time that I caught a bug from a girlfriend or a wife or a church patron, or even gave food to a homeless person, which is against the law to hand a homeless person a bag of rice and a can of beans. But it's okay to give them some money. Well, what else? Let's see, I got 9 on this one that I'm recording. I got a minute on the intro. And once again, these computers are pretty tricky. They'll drive you insane if you try to soak it in all at once. So what I do is I usually spend about an hour trying to understand how to do a program. And about the time I get it figured out, that's right, they do an update. You got to learn something else. Was there anything else on the news today? Well, Portland, Oregon. What a poop hole that has become. Oh, Chicago. They must be shooting everybody there. Oh, what about all the pilots that have to get a jab, but then they can't fly because could be a clot shot? Oh, what about the military who don't want to take the jab, so they have to resign? Oh, what about doctors that are quitting? My 2 doctors. One said, I've had enough. He was my age. And he was a vaccinologist, and he said, I ain't doing this. So he quit. My other doctor, I don't know, he went home. He's from overseas. I assume you have to go home for residency. But I don't know. I had an appointment. It disappeared off the computer screen. So, I'm not saying doctors and hospitals are the best place to go. You only go there when you're sick because that's where the healthiest people are, the staff. And that's the best place where you can catch a bug from somebody that's got a bug or doesn't have a bug. Or, like they say, why get the jab if it prevents the virus? But everybody who has the jab is catching the virus. And they're saying that the unjabbed are giving them the virus. But I thought they took the jab so they wouldn't catch the virus. I don't know. I guess the Fiofashi knows more than I do. Well, at least he makes more money than I do. Okay, I'm going to do this as a wrap up. See if I can, within a day or 2, turn it into a movie. I think the updates are best, where it's just quick off my head. And what else? Anybody tired of looking at my face when prefer for me, the rain and Spain falls mainly on the plains. Prefer for me to do podcasts instead, so you don't have to look at me and my manageable hair. See, I'm thinking about doing the Boris Johnson thing. And can you imagine a politician? I don't know what's wrong with them Brits. There must be a comb shortage in the UK. And with that, catch you next time.